So AO Tunes, it's the new addition to the AO scanner. And Dawn, I'm so excited that you had such great results with the AO Tunes. So tell me about your results. Share with me how you've been using it. Explain to me whatever it is that you want to share on the how and what and why and where.
Okay, so it's been about 5 months when AOTune uh, was in the weekly update for Solex. Every week, I'm like on Thursday, I get up, I watch the update. 5 months ago, I'm like, what is this one? It was talking about AOTunes. Okay, yep, I've seen that in there. What is it for? I didn't know what to do with it, so I kind of just left it there. I watched the video and I'm like, what? This piqued my interest. So I'm like, something that can use sound vibrations to bring to the body and your mind back in balance. It was like, okay, that's what the scanner's doing. But I'm like, but they have AO tune transducers. Had to buy them. So they are two transducers. So before I bought them though, I did do a lot of research. Um, I found a video on YouTube. So YouTube is my YouTube 101 university. And there was a video after the update, there was a video that Lauren did with her name is Sheila Day. And I'm not sure what type of doctor that she is, but I'm sure it's homeopathic. And they did a video called Frequency Tune Forks, the newest addition to the quantum frequency AO body scanner, the AO Tune. So I watched that. They gave, small suggestions. It was short of um how long to use it for, as far as what was available on the scanner: 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, what the different sections were, because it's so many sections. You're like, okay, what's gamma? I don't know. What's Schumann? I don't know what to do. What I know what a chakra is, but organs, DNA, RNA, and it was like, what is this stuff? So they kind of went just real quick through each one. For gamma, is your brain. So you put directly on your head. You can put the transducer, the lower bottom part of your neck, your temples. I usually just do my temples. I place one on each side. And that's after you can hit scan, and it'll actually scan what your body actually needs. Um, there's planetary chakras, frequencies, which tells you what chakras are out of balance. This is all after scanning if you're hitting scan. And actually you have to do it one at a time. I usually scan and just say heart. I will play the frequency for that, use the transducers, and then get back out, go back in to be able to go to the different fields. Or if you're just looking at it, you can do it yourself by just hitting the back button and choosing uh, another section. So all this time, I'm not even looking at my um, app. I'm just listening to the video. And so I'm like, okay, I'm writing notes. I'm a note taker, so I'm writing notes, and I was like, okay, put that aside. Now, tuning forks, and go on YouTube. Just type in tuning forks, and it just kind of gives you an example of how tuning forks it helps heal bones and tissue. So I'm like, okay, I got a lot of tissue in there. Not that I have any broken bones or anything, but I then found another video. As I said, going into University of YouTube, found another video with Nadia Lutz. I might not be saying her name right. And it was called a YouTube AO-Tune Review Frequency Tuning Forks. So got the notepad out again, and she actually broke everything down, how AO-Tune works if you're going to use the transducers. So now by this time, I got out my app, went to AO-Tune that's on here, and went back with my notes after taking notes from this last video. The first one on here is binaural tunes. which Gamma and Schumann, the different frequencies are already listed in there for you. So you don't have to figure out any of the frequency numbers or anything of the hertz. You can choose four different either, yep. Thank you. So if
Yeah.
you go to Cepheid AO Tune, so you can either hit scan and it scans what is out of balance in your body. And then on one of the videos that Lauren was saying, usually people choose sawtooth because it's more soothing to the body. I like square and sawtooth. So just depending on what you're like, okay, what feels the best? I like 2 minutes, just as a personal thing. I've been kind of playing around with it. If I'm feeling like, oh, this is too much, because there's a lot of frequencies that's coming through this transducer. A lot of times I will just hold them in my hands for the 2 minutes. If I don't choose to do the scan, every morning I will go off my easy report, my easy scan report. It tells me what was out of balance.
So if you go to your Easy Scan report, I'll pull it up. What are you going by on your Easy Scan report?
So after I do my easy scan, I skim through it. I check to see if my chakras or what chakras are out of balance. Then I can go right to, I just usually take a quick little note. Okay, my throat chakra's out. Okay, and I go scroll down. I'm looking to see, oh, okay, what meridian ones do I have out? We'll choose bladder. And then I'll keep on scrolling. So now I'm, keeping mental notes of, okay, those two, I need to use my transducers AO Tune on. I scroll down to see my red 9s. So now I'm looking to see is it parasites today? Is it mold? Is it heavy metals? Today was bacterial for me, parasites, and mold. So I'm like, okay, so there's 5 things now that I'm going to go back to AO Tune. And then now it was,
Yeah,
back
the
up.
chakra.
Yep, I can go to chakras, and then it was my throat. So you can pick throat, and then 2 minutes, and then I'll usually change it to just whatever I'm feeling like that day. So no, like I said, normally I use square. I keep it on the 2 minutes. I'll do square or sawtooth. Lauren mentioned that sawtooth is
More soothing.
or soothing to the body. So I've been trying sawtooth, but I don't mind square. So then I'll just either hold them in my hands, or I'll hold one in my hands, and then I'll do my throat. So you can put the transducer on the problem area if it's pain. So I've done it on my elbows, I've done it on my knee, my lower back. I don't really get headaches, so I haven't had to use them on my head. A lot of times I do hold them. For my stomach, I will, for digestive, I will lay them on my stomach. So that last video that with the Nadia Lutz, when she broke everything down, because it's like, how do I know if I don't want to hit scan, but how do I know what all of this stuff means? And Schumann, which is in the bilateral, helps with 1,000 different things. Your stamina, it helps rejection, headaches. If you click on
Bi-
the, yep, that
binaural.
one.
Okay.
Mhm. and then the Schumann. So if I had a headache, I know I can go right here. I use my notes in my phone faithfully instead of having paper everywhere. Go right to my notes in case I have a question of what is Schumann. It covers inflammation. It covers stress. It body rejuvenation, cell regeneration, reduces depression, balance. It grounds you. It releases trauma. So I was like, that's my favorite one. Because it covers so much. The planetary chakras, if you go back out, oops, all the way L2. If you just hit the back button right up here, right where you are, where it says with the arrow,
Oh,
that is
right.
right
Yeah.
back to the list. So that's like a little shortcut without going all the way back.
Yeah.
The planetary chakras has all of the different chakras in there that we saw. And you can also make selfie dots for that also, for that day if you wanted to. It's a feeling of well-being, growth, strength, motivation, vitality, determination. So all the different chakras will help with those areas. If you go back one more out of planetary, I also like to use the Saveggio chakra frequencies. So the first one, it tells you right there, reduce pain, alleviate stress. So that one I like to use a lot. And there's also a note C, which is the next one. If you have in your easy scan, if the note C comes up at the top as one of your highest your highest harmonics that you need, or your low, because I usually look at my high and low for that day too. So if I see C, I will use the C note here. And I just usually just hold them right in my hands. The video also brought out, if you can back out one more out of Saveggio and go to organs, that it helps your whole digestive area here. And then off the easy scan report, if we'll say stomach came up, you can place, I'll take it and place this right on my stomach, both of them, right on my stomach. And I'll do square or sawtooth and then emit tones for 2 minutes. And she suggested that you did, if you put them up under your ribs, that you could go counterclockwise while it's playing. So say it was for the intestine, you can do the counterclockwise and play it for however long that you think that you need it. Especially if it's a red 9, I usually try to help my digestion as much as I can. If you back out one more out of organs, the DNA, RNA, the RNA, uracil, I'm probably not saying that right either. That one helps with COVID, and it also helps with viruses, especially as COVID is still here and different viruses are happening all the time. School's about to be back in, so I will be using RNA uracil a lot. The DNA, I'm sorry, go back up to the RNA, phenylalanine, that one, I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
Yes, that is for amino acid. So she was saying that a lot of people don't absorb amino acids, and it can come up on your vital report. So if you're seeing amino acid come up a lot, you should use this one, the RNA. So I thought that was interesting. I don't have amino acid come up a lot, but I do have it come up. So it was good to know, like, okay, I have something. Yes, I can listen to my harmonics, but I'm going to do that. And I'm going to also use the AO-Tune transducers also. If you back out one more. Okay, and if you can go down to the spiritual insights. The first one is the pineal gland. It's right by the It's in the center of the brain, and it said it's the size of a grain of rice. And I'm like, what is that gland and where is it? So I had to do a little research on that. And that actually helps your endocrine system. So your hormones, your melatonin, your blood pressure, your artery walls, your third eye chakra, if you're getting that coming up a lot. It releases negativity, pessimism, if you feel a lack of purpose, you feel confusion, you're just uncertain about everything, it's the pineal gland. So since that's at the center, with my hair down, I just put it on my scalp. I might hold the other one and do it for 2 minutes. Pick whatever is soothing to you, as far as the frequency. Because if you're choosing triangle, square, or sine, or sawtooth, they all have different vibrations. And so it's just what you want that feels comfortable. And like I said, I mean, I've used all of them, so my body doesn't mind one over the other. It likes all of them. So if you can go out of that one, back out one more, go down to the auto clearing and connecting. This section releases tension in the body. It helps deep relaxation. It helps vibrate the bones. It's soothing, brings peace. Helps body tissue, muscle tension, spasms, pain, circulation, nerves, helps stimulate skin and hair. So even if I had one out of that, I'm like, oh, today, I don't know, I woke up with a leg cramp, put it on, I'll use, it's for, the spasm or pain. I'll put this right directly on wherever my pain is, lower back, or did I twist my back? I didn't do anything. Did I sleep wrong? Or is it an old injury or I had surgery to my elbow? Why is my elbow hurting? I just, I'll put it on that. So trying to figure out the why and when and how, it's a pain. I'm going right here and I'm gonna use it. The 124, the 128 and the 64, you can see the frequency numbers to the right there, help the bones and ligaments. 32, that one stimulates nerves, skin, and hair. So that video was so detailed that I just go back to my notes and I just refer to my notes. But now, I mean, I've been using this for 3 months. It's like, okay, I know where to go. I know what to what to do. And just recently, I've been trying to go off my easy report and just playing around with it. At night, I do it twice a day. I try to, because at night, I hit scan and I'll do that a couple times and I sleep great. I don't know what it is, but it actually calms.
Mhm.
Yes, balances and calm, and I sleep amazing.
So you're saying, so when you do the easy scan, you're doing it in the morning and at night. Yeah, that's part of our quantum living self-care routine. And then at night, when you do the easy scan at night, yeah, you sleep better.
I sleep much better, and I listen to my harmonics first. I do the L tunes with the transducers after that, because I want to see what comes up on the report, or if I'm just like whatever pain, from that day, or if I don't want to have to figure out anything and I'm just like, nope, I'm listening to my harmonics that I already did for my easy scan in the day, I'll just hit scan on the L tune part and then do that a couple times, listen to 2 to 5 minutes, just depending, because now, I have a little bit more time at night and I sleep great. Great. So another tool that I also use in my research because I want to know what other people think too, is the AO Selects Facebook group. And I just typed in there AO Tune because there's going to be a million people that have done things on there. One gentleman created a weight loss playlist, and he imprints a dot of not Eternal Youth,
The selfie dot.
selfie dot of the perfect health.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
He imprints that, puts that on his abdomen. So that's under selfie dots.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Cephi, and then Cephi dots. And then it should be
Well, I think mine's. It is in here. It's just it's glitching right now.
and it perfect health. And
Yeah.
then he puts it on his abdomen. That's it. That's all he puts in there. And then he takes the playlist and plays it, but the frequencies are coming through the transducers. And so I'm like, I'm about to try this. So I put it direct. Well, no, okay, where's my fat area I want to get rid of? I lay them both right on my stomach and I play that playlist.
Nice.
And I'm just like, okay, let's just see if this works. So I just started that over the weekend. I happened to find that in the Facebook group. So I was like, hey, all we can do is try it.
Right.
So a selfie dot is already there. And I've only been doing it once a day, and I do it at night because I have more time to play around with the weight loss one. But it's been important just to use the scanner to its fullest. And once, yes, you get past like the research part of it, I put it in my notes. Then that way it's not like, what is this for? If somebody asks me, I can just go right to my notes in my phone and I can pull it up. Or, oh, you need me to send it to you? I can just forward that right to you. In a text or email or whatever, because I've already done the legwork. So it can be a lot. It's just, it becomes easier once you know. So I don't know. This is just my favorite. They're just my favorite besides the inner voice, because how important the inner voice is to help balance. So I've been definitely trying to do that for twice a day, morning and at night. Probably should incorporate it a third time, like for in the middle of the day, but it seems to be helping. I feel calm. If I feel agitated or I'm taking on some energy from other people, I use my AO Tunes. I clear myself, I shield, and then I use my AO Tunes. And then try not to think about that negativity, or it's just like, why do I feel off? Did I think about something from the past? Was it somebody in my house? What am I taking on? Then I go right to my AO Tunes. Go for a walk. I'm listening to my harmonics for that day. It definitely calms you down, as far, especially if you don't know why do I feel off? I felt great this morning, but now I feel off. So it's between the inner voice and the AO Tunes I've been using those hand in hand, and with the easy report also. Yeah. So that's been
No, I'm excited. I'm so excited for you. I've known about tuning forks, but to know that you have the transducers, that's the electronic version of the tuning forks, because tuning forks, typically what you would have to do is you hit the tuning fork, you place it on the area, and then when the vibration goes away, that frequency now no longer is active, and you have to go ahead and hit it again and then place it again. So for Solex to put in our scanner, the AO scanner, these frequencies and to have the transducers is really a phenomenal addition to the scanner. And also tuning forks are very expensive and they're heavy and you can't put them in your purse when you're taking a walk and somebody gets on your nerve. And I really, I especially like how now, oh my goodness, Dawn, you have just transformed your life in so many ways using frequencies and understanding the concept that on that quantum level or that subatomic cellular level, we are 98% energy. And life and death begins and ends at that energetic level, that cellular level. Symptoms and disease, those things also start at that cellular level. So to understand that, we are 98% energy, why not have a fantastic tool like the AO scanner that gives us the frequencies that we need to help balance our energetic frequencies and incorporating these things and learning them and doing research. And now you literally have taken your health is now in the control, like you are in control of your health. You've taken your health and you literally put it in the palm of your hand with the app, right? But it's such a valuable, notable tool that's just now part of your quantum lifestyle. And that's been everything for you. Because even from where you started, was it last year? Has it been last year or 2 years ago now? Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Year.
Yes. And I mean, we had that in a previous, video, but sweetie, your primary concern, you were, and if you don't mind me sharing, but you came to me and you had some, gut issues, but ultimately you were on the verge of being blind. Like you couldn't see. And so following this quantum living, quantum lifestyle, using frequency medicine, using herbal medicine and supplements and, changing your diet and your water, right? And just learning and understanding the role that these things have in the body in order to help the body to heal. It just really, it's worth every single minute, moment, dollar, food choice, eliminating negative people from your life, like all of those things to help you to maintain your health, to heal, and to give you that optimal health potential for life. So I'm ever so grateful for your time today, and I'm happy for you that you have just felt so much better. And it shows in even your skin, you're glowing and you're sharing with others. Yeah. So thank you again. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much. And I also want to say too, if you don't have the transducers, don't be afraid to just use the AO tune and listen to the vibrations. Because that's what I did while I was waiting the 2 weeks for my transducers to come. Because you can still do everything. You can even place your phone on your arm, your leg, whatever, if what's hurting, or if you just wanted to listen to them because you have a headache, just listen to them. And I started doing that before I got them. So it still works, but having the frequencies come directly out of the transducers, go directly into your body, it's just, it's, yeah. So I didn't want to forget to share that.
Yeah, no, that's a great point. Yeah. So you have to listen to them. You can't keep it on silent.
Yep. You need to listen to the vibrations.
Love it. And if you could, can you email or text everyone in our group, right? The where you got most of your information that helped you to really get started. That video would be great. So I think that would be nice for everyone to see. So thank you, Dawn. I appreciate you.
Thank
and I
you.
always say, be well, stay well, and share with others. It means your life and those that you love. It means their life too.
Yes, I agree.